scripted, what you're going to say and how you're going to tackle it, and if it is okay though that I be reintroduced to that, or does it now mean that each and every member of a mainstream church, hanali calling, after wako calling in high, there is no going back to St. Mary's or Wesele or wherever. Does it now mean that we are just channeled towards one church, the churches are Moya, which is Zion and Postole? Are you guys as a church, as a diocese, prepared to lose people because of a calling that is not of their doing, nor of their choice, nor is it a sin or is better? So what is the church stance on that? So then Moruti says, you know what, that is very interesting. I'm very interested in coming on the show and talking about it. But because Lena, I answered to, as you said, write me a brief and explain to me where you come from, who you are, what you're about, what you're doing now, and what your outlook is about this whole, interview. What the questions are going to be, so that I can now take this brief to the bishop. I must take it to the bishop, and if the bishop agrees, then he will take it to his boss, because now I'll be on the radio. I'm telling you,
go Pope John Paul.
Wait again, because I won't be there as Father Vincent Mwekezi, but I'll be there as Father Vincent Mwekezi at Church of St. Mary's and Anglican Church. So I don't want it to be at any given point that I'm blaspheming in any way or for shape or form. So let's cover ourselves. Let's cover you, because you're still an ordained land minister of the Anglican Church. Let's cover myself. Let's cover the bishop too, and anybody else who's in the Anglican community. Granted, we won't have the same views as people. But if we have the go-ahead of the bishop to say, in the interest of knowledge and educating, in the interest of demystifying our people, which is like the calling of our people, the blacks, and trying to marry these two gifts, because they both are gifts. Let's do this, but let's do it within these guidelines. Then I'll let you know, and I'll come on the show. So I was thinking it would be very interesting, from a mainstream church.
And maybe on, if we plan it correctly, on the day that he comes, then there is a Muruti of a Zion or a Postola.
Yes.
So that at the level of discussion, these people are talking at an anointed level. Very high level, and they can then cross-code the Bible in terms of these. And we sit there and we listen, and because it to me, it was a serious issue.
Yes.
Now I was not kicked out of church. Now when I left to go to Asa, I went to Muruti at that time, and only to find that Muruti utwasitse Xhosa, but she is hiding it because people are not supposed to know.
Yes.
It's so utwasitse Xhosa. And Muruti, what she then did, she gave me a 5 rand and said, Mntanam, ndiyakhulula, ndicela uthathe le 5 rand. Xa sugqibile le 5 rand kube yiyo ezawungena phakathi emathanjeni wakho uzohlahluba ngayo. And I held dear to that 5 rand. I kept it so safe. And I did exactly that. And when I went back, Mama, Buile, Mama was fine. And then, fortunately, nekinal di bratsaka in the council, local, and which were the shop steward, the stewards, the leaders, Wesele, in the region. Yeah. So I didn't have a problem in the reintegration into the church. The church members were fine with me. Red and white, and everything. And everything. Because I wanted Barnabas Porofito, Liba Mazos, to understand that beyond you guys, there is this kereke, and getting I don't colobes, I don't do anything, and should I have a death in the family? I was still thinking like that at that time. And one day it just happened. And it was something that I had not thought of. We had not thought of. And as much as I knew that it could happen, but I thought every day, because I learned from my mom. My mom, what they were doing, in her hair, Baba nyameta clap. Because clap nyameti. Ka 4 o'clock wa ikriya clap kereke khale tswile next week aro ya kereke o beile skete le clap le hempe le engmol skete sa nyamela so they didn't want her to go to church but then when she didn't listen she would go in clothes muruti wa ko kerekeng aba moleleka like literally in front of everybody that you're not allowed in this church what you are worshiping is demons, is bad and and my mother was like my mother na rata kereke ka pelo gage yotlhe ba mokoba ko kerekeng 2-3 years later you don't know ngwana wa moruti a tswarwa ke madlozi and at that time moruti ena a isa tlhola le moruti ko kerekeng ya rona ke moruti ko kerekeng engwe this guy had to come anyonyoba matala side ngwana ya nko mama and ngwana ona le madlozi ngwana tshwantsha thwas ngwana end up mama motse ya mo isa kiane a lo thwas that was it. So like I don't want to be like my mom. I phahla, I pray and I tell them gore ke a kerekeng ke a perpentosu itse ke me wa se aparo o itse ke right. This day it happened and the whole church came to a standstill.
I can imagine.
And khotsuha, all of them at the same time. But now in the vision, there is vungu vungu, you know,
whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Etlang kereke mo Ivory Park, mo Ebony Park. Etlang from that side yako busy corner. Like vungu vungu se saskasibona, but it's taking away the houses. Fika ko kereke when it gets to the church gate. It turns into anaconda kind of snake. One of the big anaconda snake. That kind of a snake. It's yaditulo. It's rounder so iroladitulo yadi crash with people that are in the church. And like now I'm trying to get salt. I can't rush to the salt and water. I want to sprinkle this thing, but the power in me says salt and water, salt and water, salt and water. But this thing, it fetula kereke into nothing at the end of the day. Eventually, I managed to grab the salt, I managed to get the water, I mix it, and I pray and I cast it like, but I don't cast in the name of Jesus. I cast it like this thing, it where power, batho ba batswe mara abatlhokofala but the way never crash it thing abatlhokofala. But amongst these people there is this young girl who was one of my guilders negili teacher at guilders. This one girl who's gasping for air but she's about to die. Le nkgono o mong mola who's also dying, and they were not they were not crushed by the snake but they are dying. Why? I don't understand. This vision goes on, and now I start explaining the vision. This is what this means. And in the next 2 weeks, I'm not saying who. Do you know that when these things happened, it's because of me. With whatever it is that I did and what happened to me, who brought about the deaths. But the committees, the finance committees, le muruti khastata khalwaniwa. The white John Wesley Baruti from head office or wherever. Khutonna mola mo firfirone tsagala ka magare ga kereke. Kare bana ga ngogile. Aingangam. Dati kumfundisi lady stewards kare thank you guys ke a leboga ko itulla ko gae if gona le dikabelo le di eng ke tla di patala but go tla kerekeng I'm sorry I can't do it because that was a clear prophecy and it was saying to prevent this from happening thathani ikiwa namanzi nichele ikawe and pray you understand but people were so shocked and scared of how I was behaving because and I profit at that particular time. So it didn't happen. It cost me no. with her behavior that day, she caused the mess.
And the time now is 18:43. You're still tuned into Edlozini with your host Gogo Mbandenzi Nomkita. We're talking prophecy. Connect with us on 0614239822 and we'll be right back after this.
Bamfuke ngibadla mina ngumntwana wenu ushwa ilo moya zoshiya abazali bami ngishiya ihlobo zami shiye kanye nezingane zami ngenxa lo moya ngidela konke
Lord.